Hey guys, VBG here, and this is a Minecraft Redstone tutorial. So today I'm going to show you guys how to build an airlock system that will allow a player to walk into the first door of the airlock, lock that door behind them so no other players can get in, give them some items, and then unlock the second door and open it, allowing the player to exit. And only once the player has exited through that second door will the first door unlock and the second door close and lock again. So I'll show you guys how this works, and first we'll run into the first door. It'll give us our items and open that second door. But before I leave through the second door, I'm going to go around and show you guys that this first door, even with the use of a redstone torch or standing on this pressure plate, this first door is locked and will not open. So we'll go back into the airlock and exit, and once we exit, the second door will close, and once again, even with the use of a redstone torch, cannot be opened again. And this first door will now be unlocked. So that's pretty much it for how it works, and I'm going to show you guys how to build this. So the first thing you want to do is build a corridor like this that is 8 blocks in length. And for convenience of actually building the mechanism, we're going to want to take out this bottom block of the one wall for now. So the first thing on the inside of the corridor we're going to want to do is we're going to want to put a pressure plate right here. Now you're going to want to make sure that this is a stone pressure plate, not a wooden pressure plate, just to prevent people from, say, like throwing an item down onto the pressure plate and setting off the system without actually stepping on it. So then we're going to want to leave a 1 block gap right after this pressure plate, and we're going to want to place an iron door on the 3rd block into the corridor. But we're not going to want to place this iron door forwards or backwards. We're going to want to place it sideways. And this will ensure that when the door is powered, it'll be closed, and when it's unpowered, it'll be open. This will also help to prevent people from putting down a redstone torch to open the door. So then right after this block, on the 4th block into the corridor, we're going to want to place another stone pressure plate. Then we're going to want to leave another 1 block gap, followed by another iron door. We're also going to want to place this one the same direction we placed that one, which is sideways. Then we're going to want to leave another 1 block gap, and on the final block of the corridor, we're going to want to put down another stone pressure plate. So that's it for the pressure plates and the doors for the interior of the corridor. And what we're going to want to do first, redstone-wise, is we're going to want to give this door some actual functionality. So directly under this stone pressure plate here, we're going to want to place a piece of redstone dust, and then another block into the corridor. We'll put a block, and we're going to put a redstone torch on that. And what this redstone torch will do is this is inverting the current from this pressure plate. So this will ensure that when nobody's standing on the pressure plate, the door will be closed, and when you stand on the pressure plate, the door will open. So the next thing we're going to want to build is the RSNOR Latch, which controls the main mechanism for the airlock. So if you don't know what an RSNOR Latch is, I've built an example here, and pretty much what it allows you to do is control whether this current here is on or off with 2 separate inputs. So if we power this one, the current turns off, and if we power this one, the current turns on. If I press this multiple times, it doesn't have an effect because one is an off button, one is an on button. So that's going to come in to play, and really, without an RSNOR Latch, we would not be able to build this mechanism. So first thing we're going to want to do is right beside this pressure plate here, keeping in mind that the wall will be right there, we're going to place a Redstone Repeater facing away from the corridor right here, and we're going to put that on a forward tick delay. And this forward tick delay will also ensure that this second door has a little bit more time before it opens after the player runs over this second pressure plate. So now we're going to want to build our RSNOR Latch, and so once I can fly, we're going to go up here and like so. That is pretty much the basis for the RSNOR Latch. So next thing we're going to want to do is put a torch here, a torch directly below that on that block. We're going to want to put a repeater here, and then some redstone on the top. The next thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to take a line right over to this last pressure plate and run it right into this block here. Now we also do not want these two currents connecting because this is an input line and this is actually part of the mechanism to switch the torches back and forth. So we're going to want to put a block here just to break that line. And then we are also going to want to have this door to be controlled right here by a repeater. We'll set that to a 4-tick delay. And this is the locking part of the door. This is how the first door will lock, because once this is switched over so that this torch is on, the power will run through this line and power that door, making it locked indefinitely until this pressure plate is hit. So we're then going to take another line coming out of the RSNOR latch and we're going to lead it over to this door here. And what this will do is this will ensure the locking and unlocking of the second door, like so. So that is the mechanism for the airlock. So pretty much what we can do now is we can put this wall back together and then test it out. So let's go ahead and run through it. First door opens, we run in, second door opens, we can't run back through, go back around, place down a torch, doesn't open, still locked, come back in, go through, second door's locked, we'll run back around again, first door's unlocked. So that is the mechanism for the airlock itself. And for the dispensers, it's as simple as running another line, as you can see right here, up and around to some dispensers up above. So I'll show you guys that part as well. We're going to take from this current here, we're going to go up. We're just going to take the current around. So we'll move it right up to the top here, and we want to find, if you want to drop items down, I usually would do it so that there's a block on either side of where the items fall from, so they're falling from the middle. So that'd be right here, and then we're going to not do that. We're going to do this. Place some blocks down so that we can get our dispensers down, like so. Oops. And we'll do this. Put a sign down to prevent the water from draining downwards. And we'll put our water down. So then all we need to do is we need to run this line up and around. And just over top of the dispensers here. Oops. Just like that. And now, when you're halfway through, you'll hit that second pressure plate on the inside, just right there, and that will turn this on, sending a current up to the dispensers and firing them off. And the nice thing too about it being an RSNOR latch is that also ensures that nobody can sit there and just constantly stomp on this pressure plate and make it fire item after item after item down. And that's pretty much it for the entire mechanism. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this tutorial, and I will see you next time.